Here's the chapter application for Chapter 12, An Introduction to Learning Analytics. So what exactly is the purpose for learning analytics? It is helpful to make course design decisions on evidence from prior performance in the course. When looking at learning analytics, you want to identify your goals, the types of data you're pulling, and the way that you're going to utilize that data. Under your goals, there can be goals at different levels, including course, department, or institutional level. The types of data that information can be pulled from includes admission, your college readiness, demographics, and your learning management system. Finally, looking at how the data will be used, if it's going to be used by new faculty to design a course or to redesign a current course. Here are some concerns that were brought up in the literature from Reiser and Dempsey. To help understand more about learning analytics, I want to look at Blackboard Predict.
Indian River State College decided to invest in the Blackboard Analytics portfolio because we were trying to find new ways to learn about our online students. And the analytics that we saw from the demos Blackboard had provided to us really looked like a way we could drill down into some of the online student behaviors that we were currently unable to get in our previous learning management system. They could provide us information on our students at a much more granular detail or level than we previously had in our former LMS. And so we worked with a number of different departments around our college and worked with the Blackboard team to make sure that the reporting was done properly, that the information we were providing to Blackboard and receiving from Blackboard was accurate, and that we didn't have any data integrity issues. So we've been very pleased with the portfolio, find the reporting to be very robust, and it's really helped us better understand what's happening in those online courses.
So how exactly does Blackboard Predict work? First, you identify the problem if you're trying to find out about student engagement in online classes. Then you pull the aggregate data from multiple sources. Next, you turn that data into charts and graphs that are able to be viewed, and then you distribute it to the right people so that they're able to implement the changes necessary. One of the concerns brought up is ethics and the privacy. Aggregate data allows for data mining that summarizes the information so that there's not individual identifiers. In terms of privacy, aggregate data does require multiple specific filters in order to single out a person. When discussing FERPA, we're talking about the privacy of the student's information. Using aggregate data does not include any individual identifiers. The third-party company is utilizing that information for educational purposes. It's important to remember that learning analytics is still new. So when we're talking about profiling students, the power of predictive analytics isn't to determine the student's future, but to help shape the outcomes of their success. And when you're talking about the privacy of the students, we're looking at past performance as a predictive score. And of course, students can change what that looks like once they're actually in the class. But it is a predictive measure that can be utilized to help when creating course design